I'm Zach Prouty. This is Channel VM News from the Underground. Today we're going to start off with our Jazz band making it to state. They did their best and hopefully they can make it back next year and do even better.
Good job. Now to sports with Jake Campbell.
Guys, I also want to thank my intern here, Luke Bardwell, for filling in for me last week. Now, we've had a great past week in national sports, and an even better week in our sports. But first, we're going to start off with the national sports.
Well, Carl Schwartzel won the 2011 Masters, so congrats to him.
Yes, also Barry Bonds' trial ended fairly well for one of the most controversial players in baseball history. He was found innocent on the 3 to 4 of the 4 charges. The votes were 8 to 4 to acquit Barry Bonds of lying about steroids, 9 to 3 to acquit Barry Bonds about lying about the use of HGH,
Human growth hormones.
and 11 to 1 to Bonds taking steroids from another person other than his doctor. The one charge that was unanimous was obstruction of justice. Now the court has scheduled a date on May 20th and a status conference about punishment.
And for school sports, we have a lot of meets, games, and matches next week. For track, there's a meet at Van Meter on Monday, and then on Tuesday at DCG versus DCG, obviously Christian. And on the Thursday at Martinsdale versus Martinsdale.
For golf, there's a match Tuesday versus Nottoway Valley at the River Valley Golf Course, and Thursday versus Nottoway Valley at the Greenfield Golf Course.
And last, there's soccer. There is a game Tuesday versus Bondurant at Adel, and Thursday versus Ballard at Adel. Now, sports clip of the week.
Bill Walker has checked back in for the next bad pass, picked off by Rose. Look out, here's Rose. Derrick Rose putting a show on here at Madison Square Garden. 11 of his 21 here in the third. Douglas had that shot altered. Boozer with yet another rebound. 14 rebounds.
Wow, thanks Jake. I can't wait for next week's sports.
Me neither. Now, here's our lunch for next week.
You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
Sweet. Now to world news.
Japan is still suffering and they can use all the help they can get. If you would like to help, just please donate to either the address on the bottom of the screen or to your local advisory group.
Now to weather with Jeremy Helmick.
I don't know.
Thanks, Jeremy. Now to the school countdown. There are 29 days for seniors and 36 for everyone else.
Awesome! Now, to Jonah for what grinds his gears.
You want to know what grinds my gears? PDA. Don't do it.
Thanks, Jonah. Now to other school news. We don't have school on Wednesday due to professional development.
Cool. Now to movies with Tyler and Christian.
Thanks, guys. Not a Tyler.
Alright, for this week's movie reviews, our first movie is called Rio. And it's about a bird named Blue. He's like a parakeet looking thing. And he is an extinct bird who needs to find the love of his life named Jewel. And she's the same bird, only she lives all the way in Brazil. Brazil's like right here. Brazil. In Rio de Janeiro. So this movie is about their trip to Rio de Janeiro to find Blue's love of his life. Blue and Jewel. Yay! Thanks, Tyler. Another movie coming out this week is Scream 4, which I'm sure you guys all heard of the Scream series, but it's a little bit newer, probably a little bit more gory. It's kind of got the same plot. It's got 7 people, 4 girls, 3 guys, and one of them is the killer. So one of them's got the knife, and one of them's got, this is probably going to be bad, the mask, the Scream mask that everybody talks about. So it comes out tomorrow, the same with Rio, so if you want to go out there and watch them, those are our movie reviews for this week. Nice.
Go.
Thanks, guys. Those both look like good movies.
Now to our weekly shout out and pout out. Our shout out of this week goes to Tim Blair. Tim, you're doing a great job being our bouncer. And a pout out. This week's pout out goes to AIDS. AIDS sucks.
Now that's all for our show. Now don't forget to follow our Twitter at VM_underground. And
You stay classy, Van Meter.
Once already.
And for school sports, I have to keep looking down, up and down, trying to do it.
Another movie coming out this week is Scream 4, which I'm sure you guys have all heard about. It's pretty much the same as the rest.
You're fine.
Out of this world, leave the real one far behind.